Okay, so today we are going to talk about air quality index, that what it is, and that as you told me, we always hear Lahore or Multan, it become one of the polluted city in the world and thing like this one. So what they are talking about. So that's what we are going to discuss today. So this is what the definition of this air quality index is. This is a tool developed by the Environmental Protection Agency for reporting the air quality. Once somebody is saying air quality index today is 50, 100, 200, so they are talking about some tool that has been developed by Environmental Protection Agency of United States. EPA, there is a common word used about that one. And there is a technical document that I will be sharing with the class. This is known as Technical Assistant Document for Reporting of Daily Air Quality, the Air Quality Index. This was published in May 2024, and that talks about that what the air quality index is. Anyway, so when we are talking about air quality index, there are 6 levels of air quality index. One is green, the second one is moderate, the third one is unhealthy or for sensitive groups, then comes unhealthy, and then become very unhealthy, and then the last one is hazardous. So these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels of air quality index exist, and there are these levels are either represented by number. If the air quality index is between 0 to 50, and the color used is green, and this tells that air quality is satisfactory and air pollution poses little or no risk. So we are living in a good world, Hakuna Matata, so you enjoy that one. But in the world, there are very few places having such type of AQI or air quality index. The next level is yellow. That means air quality index is moderate. And if we look into the values of air quality index, I will be showing today that what these values are and what is in those values. It's between 51 to 100. That means air quality is acceptable. Okay, we can live with this one. However, there may be a risk for some people, particularly those who are unusually sensitive to air pollution. Then comes the third level of air quality, orange. That means unhealthy for sensitive groups. And the values range between 101 to 150. And this is not good for people who are sick, who are old, and let's say, people who are asthmatic, people who have any type of respiratory disease or a neurological disease. This is they have to be very much careful. We have to care them. We have to care our loved one if they are having such type of issues. Then comes the red. Red is unhealthy, and the values go 151 to 200. And this is just like from here start the health issues. Next level come very unhealthy. It's by purple color, and the values go between 201 to 300. And there are health alert, and that has a bad effect on the human health. And the last but not least is the maroon color, which is very hazardous, and the air quality index go above 301. And that means there is a health warning of emergency condition. And sometimes, we keep hearing Lahore schools got closed. So these are, the situation when the air quality index cross the purple and goes into maroon. So once again, going into this one, air quality index is a measure that tells how much the air is clean. Okay. It has 6 levels, and these levels are represented by 6 colors: green, yellow, orange, red, purple, and maroon. And the values, there is a values for these one, and these values range from 0 to 300 and above over here. So from this slide, what I want you to get it, you better must be knowing that air quality index, there are 6 levels, and these levels are represented by color, and the concern for these is, could be good, moderate, unhealthy for sensitive people, and then become unhealthy, very unhealthy, and hazardous. Okay, so hope so you got the feelings that once the people are talking about air quality index, they are talking about these 6 levels that what we discuss over here. So we go to the next one. Next slide is, oh my God, it's a terrible situation. It's not the air quality of Lahore is bad, rather it's the entire world. This is a data from the world that tells only 17% of global cities had safe air in 2024. And this was one of the report. The rest, like almost 83%, they are in unhealthy, or their quality is not green, or that what we were talking over here. They are not in this green or yellow levels. Okay. Okay, so I also want to, after this slide, I also want to show you over here that what are the most polluted cities in the world according to this report. Just see over here and try to find out how many Pakistani cities are over here. Lahore is in this list. Then Multan is in this list. Peshawar is in this list. Sialkot is in this list. And of course, the rest are from India and China. And of course, Pakistan has a major problem, as far as the air quality index is concerned. Okay, so we know 17% of the global cities, they have safe air, and 83% does not have safe air. And among these, Multan is included, Lahore is included, Peshawar is included, Sialkot is included. Okay, this report, is available on this, news, that's independent news from UK, and that tells less than 1/5 of the cities worldwide met the international criteria for clean air in 2024, a global study has found. That is an alarming finding. This is an issue not for you, the young generation studying at the University of Southern Punjab. It's an issue for everyone. Of course, nowadays you are young, you will get old, you have to go to this one. And if the air quality keep getting bad, so that will be impacting your living as well as your health. This report was published by the IQ Air World Air Quality, and it's the IQ Air, and it's known as the IQ Air World Air Quality Report, which analyzed data from over 40,000 air quality monitoring stations across 8,954 locations in 138 countries. Found that only 17% of cities met the World Health Organization annual 2 PM particulate matter 2.5 guidelines of 5 microgram per cubic meter. So, last time when I was showing you a video of Gabriel Filippelli, and Gabriel mentioned that this PM 2.5 or particulate matter 2.5 is the major culprit. And this report also says the vast majority of the world population continues to breathe unsafe air with pollution level far exceeding recommended limits in most regions. Now, here are certain things like, if God has blessed us immune system also, like, if we are exposed to toxic things, like, it keeps happening, like these toxic things, we develop the habit of, absorbing them. But anyway, toxic thing is always toxic whether you develop the habit or you develop the immunity, even then they keep creating issues. Okay, so you may also like to know, in the 17% cities which were good, where they were. You can see over here, like majority of them, they are in USA, and most of them, they are, you might have heard, like most of the people, they go to Hawaii because there are beautiful beaches over there and very calm and quiet environment. So they have the air quality index, like these are different cities. And when you see HI over here, it means this is American state, Hawaii. And of course, in Oregon, that's another beautiful state that has also the good air quality index. AK, Arkansas, good air quality index. And the rest is like, in Australia, there are certain cities, Finland, and majority of them, like, in California also. But most of the area, most of the good cities are in Hawaii. So you can see it, like, there are, it's not all the cities in US are good, but there are a lot of good cities over there where the air quality index is good. But none of the cities from either from Pakistan, India, or China, or whatsoever we call it, anyone from the Muslim world, though. There is one city from South Africa. So this city has a very good air quality index. This will be worth studying for future. What type of dangers, what type of troubles could come from this bad air quality? So you can see over here, if there is a air pollution that leads to bad air quality, and those bad air quality, there are as we know, we discuss about 6 levels of air quality. It can have a heart and lung disease issue, depression and anxiety, eye, nose, and throat irritation, high blood pressure, increased asthma risk, and lower lifespan. It also reduces the longevity. If somebody is supposed to live for 60 years, though we believe in this one, the day is defined, but of course these pollution also contribute toward this one. In the areas where there is a less pollution, people over there live longer compared with other parts of the world. Okay, so as I was sharing you this report by IQ Air that basically studied the entire world. This is a technology company, that makes different equipment for air purification, and they do scientific work also. IQ Air is a Swiss air quality technology company that specializes in protection against airborne pollutants. It develops air quality monitoring and cleaning products and operates AirVisual, a real-time air quality information platform. So you can go on the IQ Air site and they will tell you which country or which city is the best at this time, which city is the bad at this time, air quality. You can even check Multan air quality or whatsoever you like it. This is a very good site. If you have a time, after this lecture, try to go over there and see what goes on over there. Now, here is last night, when I was preparing this lecture, so I went into the website and I tried to see, what is the current air quality index, which was last night at 9:30, around that time, 10 o'clock in the evening. So at that time, Delhi has the worst air quality index with a reading of 213. You remember that? These colors, they represent, if you remember the first slide I have shown you. Number two, unfortunately, Lahore, Pakistan had 189 dangerous level. Karachi has 188. Kabul, Afghanistan has 179. India, Calcutta has 178. But what you can study, if you go on this side, it can give you the AQI, air quality index of in the entire world. This is what the this IQAir runs. So this could be fascinating for you also if you want to know more about the air quality. So this is another, such type of database that US government has developed. It's known as AirNow. But the issue is this database is not available for everybody. This database is only available for USA and Canada, in the peripheral areas. So this morning, because I lived in Philadelphia for a long time, so I tried to find out that how my hometown, where I used to live, how is the status of air quality over there. So you put the zip code and the city over here, it tell me Upper Darby, Pennsylvania. Today it is good and tomorrow it will be good also. So, these are the, greens mean it's a, the living is good. So that airnow.gov is the website where I would like you to go and, try to learn this. And we will be doing certain exercises also shortly just to show you that how this air quality, is monitored over here. So they have a calculator, some type like this one. What are the, once the air quality index is being reported, it is reporting the level of these 5 things. Ozone, that is a ground level ozone. It's not because ozone is in the atmosphere also. Ozone is also protecting us. The sunlight that comes in, there is a ozone layer. If atmospheric ozone that protect us, but if this lands on the ground, it's a dangerous. Next one is the particles pollution that we call as a particulate matter also, and they are particulate matter 2.5 and 2.10. It's not these 2.5 and 2.10. There are other also, PM 2.6 to 2.7. So there is a variety of, once these dust exists, it has a number of forms. Someone from you told me carbon monoxide. Yes, carbon monoxide is being measured also. And then is a nitrogen dioxide. Of course, that is also part of this one. And here comes the sulfur dioxide. Okay, what you can do, whenever you find some time, go on to this AirNow. You can use this AQI calculator, and you can find out that what the levels of this different pollutants that we have been talking, what they are. What we have to do, we have to protect our air. We have to make our air good. That is the only way we can create better environment for the generation to come. So here is the website that I mentioned to you, and that is EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, US Environmental Protection Agency that control this one. And it's basically, the Pakistani government also coordinate with them, and shortly I'm going to show you that what Pakistan do with this one. So equivalent to that Environmental Protection Agency, Pakistan also has a Pakistan Environmental Protection Agency. So we will be giving you assignment also that I will share with you today, in which you will find out how much this Pakistan Environmental Protection Agency is good, and how much this the website that is EPA, United States Environmental Protection Agency, is good. So, but just make sure all these, this website has a lot more, beside this AQI calculator, it's educational resources for younger children, very young one, for teenagers, and for adolescents like you. And for teachers also, that what they have to teach and what they have to work on. This is a very fascinating website that, stay over here. Anyway, so in Pakistan also, we are working on this one, but the relevant technical materials that we are talking over here is not so much impressive the way the other websites are showing. So it's you and I that we have to work on this one, that how we can provide a good information our Pakistan Environmental Protection Agency. Now, now we know it that there are 5 major air pollutants. If we are talking about air quality index, ozone, again and again I'm repeating, particulate matters, carbon monoxide, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and their levels, basically their higher levels contribute to air pollution. So, we will be talking briefly about that. What does they do, like ozone? As I shared with you, ozone, atmospheric ozone that is protecting us, but the ozone that comes on the ground, it causes coughing and a sore or scratchy throat. Make it more difficult to breathe deeply and cause pain when taking deep breath. Sometimes you see it once there are these smog days. You try to take a deep breath, you feel pain. That's one of the issue. Inflame and damage the airways, make the lungs more susceptible to infection, aggravate lung diseases such as asthma, emphysema, and chronic bronchitis, increase the frequency of asthma attack. These are the problems that, this air pollutant that we are talking about, ozone, that is being measured in the air quality index. That is the issue with this one. Next one is a particulate matter. Now, particulate matter, as we know it, only PM 2.5 and PM 10 are considered, but it has a range of particulate matter. And the size of particle is directly linked to their potential for causing health problem. A particle less than 10 micrometer can be inhaled into the body, with smaller particle less than 2.5 posing the most significant problems, because they can get deep into the lungs and some may even get into the bloodstream and cause a lot more health issues. So what is the problem with these particulate matter? Of course, premature death in people with heart or lung diseases, heart attacks, irregular heartbeat, asthma, decreased lung function, increased respiratory symptoms such as irritation of airways, coughing, or difficulty in breathing. So we talk about ozone, we talk about particulate matter, that they are dangerous. The third one is carbon monoxide. Now, carbon monoxide, once there is a higher level, so once we are breathing this one, it leads to dizziness, confusion, unconsciousness, and sometime you might have heard the stories like somebody was burning coal in the room, and they slept and they did not turn it off, and in the morning, there has been unfortunate incident that people die with that one. The reason was the higher level of carbon monoxide, because once this something is burning in the room, I mean, it's a wood or log, what happens, more and more carbon monoxide is being produced. And if it levels go very high, that lead to death. Next one is nitrogen dioxide. So we covered three: ozone, particulate matter, carbon monoxide, and nitrogen dioxide. Breathing air with a high concentration of nitrogen dioxide can irritate airways in the human respiratory system. Now, all these, as we are talking about this one, except these particulate matters, which are small particles, the others are gases. They go through the respiratory system, and the major issue, like are the respiratory problem, such as coughing, wheezing, or difficulty in breathing. And of course, sometimes people get so much sick that they have to go to the hospital. Now, the sulfur dioxide is linked with also respiratory effect that include problem for people with asthma while breathing deeply. When you are exercising or playing, that's the reason when there is a smoke, there is an advice, don't go to gym, because the reason is if you go to gym and it's a smoggy day, you will be breathing more carbon monoxide, and instead of getting the benefit, you get the issues with that one. And sometimes, there are advisory also, today the air quality index is very high, and you should not be taking exercise, or you should not take go to gym for that one. So anyway, this is a brief of all these five major air pollutants that form part of the AQI, or air quality index, that is ozone. And who should be careful about the ozone once its level goes high? When the level goes high, when the air quality index is high, people with lung diseases such as asthma, children, including teenager, people who are active outdoor, and older adults. Fine particulate matter PM2.5 and particulate pollution PM10. People who are having a heart or lung diseases, older adults, and children, including teenager. In addition, some minority groups, people with lower incomes and outdoor worker may experience higher exposure that can worsen underlying health condition. There are like these people like masons, like people who work outside, and if they are smoggy days, they have to make their living. Unfortunately, this is a major problem for them. Carbon monoxide, it creates more problem for people with heart diseases. Nitrogen dioxide, it's a terrible for people with lung diseases such as asthma, children, including teenagers and other older adults. And same goes with the sulfur dioxide, people with asthma, children, including teenager and older adults. Okay, so before we conclude this part of the lecture, of course, there will be a 10-minute break, and then I will show you a beautiful video that I developed in almost 2 years before. That was about the smog. There was a decision by the Lahore High Court, and I gave my thoughts, my comments, my appreciation for that judge who made that decision. But in Pakistan, as I shared with you, the US government has this EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, and most of the air quality rules, regulations, they come from the EPA. Even the United Nations also have a program with them, UNEPA, United Nations Environmental Program. According to that, they work together. Now in Pakistan, what the situation is? In Pakistan, because this Pakistan Air Quality Index, who else is working? There is a body called Pakistan Air Quality Initiative, PAKI. This is not a government organization. This is a community-driven initiative, and it works only in Lahore, Karachi, Peshawar, and Islamabad, not in Multan. So we had the opportunity to work with this one because Multan is one of the cities that is impacted by such issues a lot. Then there is the Environmental Protection Department Punjab, EPD Punjab. This is a government organization, and they publish air quality reports and manage the AQI networks in Punjab. There is an urban unit, Government of Punjab, urban planning body. It has put several these particulate, these air quality monitors that monitor these gases as well as these particulate matters in different cities. We have at federal level Ministry of Climate Change and Environment in Pakistan Environmental Protection Agency, PAK EPA, that the website I have shown you. And in Sindh also, there is a Sindh Environmental Protection Agency. We are struggling like University of Southern Punjab. So, most of your lectures, they are at greening.live. And we are thinking like we should, you all student, alumni, as everybody from the University of Southern Punjab, we must develop a knowledge base by which we should be able to tell the people what the environment is, what is toxic in the environment. That's what continue. So hopefully from today's lecture, I think now you know it. What is air pollution and what are the problems of air pollution and what is in the air pollution. So, and what type of organizations they are getting involved in this air pollution. So I will stop sharing over here.